Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Fallout 4.
We made it. We're okay.
We just arrived at Vault 111 after a nuclear explosion outside our hometown.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all be.
don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
You alright?
It's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, should be reasonably alright. Vault-Tec security guard.
Get everyone through this as quickly as possible. Just head up the stairs.
And the Vault-Tec overseer himself.
Hey!
Head inside. Just up the stairs there.
Okay. Hey, you alright?
What's going on?
Hey.
Please, head up the stairs.
We just need a minute.
Got a lot to do to get you oriented.
Fair enough.
Take a vault
Vault-Tec is here for you. All new residents, please proceed in an orderly fashion.
Just
Welcome home.
right over there.
Female.
Hi.
Male and infant.
One vault suit. Now just
Over
head
there.
down the hall.
Take a suit.
Yeah, looks fine.
Just step over to the table.
Each of you take one of these. Your brand new vault suits. It's down the
Thanks.
hallway right there.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Hey, how are you two?
This is
Hey there.
There's some problem with our luggage.
Oh, you're gonna
They're
love
telling
it.
us to wait.
This is one
Welcome
of
to
our most
Vault
advanced
111.
facilities.
Thank
Not
you.
that the others
You'll feel
aren't
right at
great,
home
mind
in
you.
Excuse me.
Just this way.
Yes, we'll follow the good doctor.
It's gone. Our home.
Ma'am?
Everything we had.
Hi.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh, God, honey. What if they didn't make it?
I know this is a difficult time, but Vault-Tec will be with you every step of the way. You'll thrive here. Please, these people need some space.
Fair enough.
Move along.
We've lost everything.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
It's a good fit, don't you think?
The vault suit is designed to be fashionable.
Excuse me.
as well as
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in. Right?
Cool.
Hey.
Guess we're some of the lucky ones, right?
I guess so.
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Thank you.
Hey.
Just step in here and put your bolts in.
Slow.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Mommy's right
Oh
here.
my God.
Honey?
Oh.
Help me.
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There she is, see? Mommy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Oh.
Hey there.
Just step into the chamber.
Decontamination pod. Okay. Get into our jazzy new jumpsuit.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This wasn't a decontamination pod at all, was it now?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
This is the one. Here.
Hey there.
Open it.
Hey.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No. I got it. Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once. I'm not giving you short.
Holy shit.
God damn it. Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized. Cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
Come on. There has to be a release. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Critical failure in cryogenic.
I'll find who did this.
Must vacate.
And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, well, actually, the end of the previous video, welcome to Fallout 4, everyone. Where Vault-Tec and their social experiments are definitely the norm. We're frozen. How long for? I couldn't really say.
Oh, God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Cryopod manual release override.
I can't be the only one left.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Oh, there's no one in this one.
Oh, God.
Vault 111 monitoring terminal. Cryogenic array offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. Occupant status deceased. Cause of death asphyxiation due to life support failure. Occupant status unknown. Pod door manual override engaged. Occupant status unknown. Remote override engaged. Okay, so someone released the door seal. Who, though, is a question.
Critical failure in cryogenic array. All Vault residents must...
Why? Why did they do this?
There's even more residents.
Oh, God.
The same thing again, I believe. Cause of death asphyxiation due to life support failure.
Critical biogenic array.
And we're bloody freezing right now.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please
Great.
contact your Vault-Tec maintenance representative for service.
We'll go this way then. Hi! A staple in the Fallout universe. Rad roaches. Yeah. Humans underground weren't the only survivors in this nuclear holocaust. Ooh, stim pack. Thank you. And a bobby pin. A security terminal. Let's take a look. Vault-Tec security clearance. Vault-111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with Vault operations are capital offences, and security staff are authorised to use lethal force. Let's look at the manual. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the Vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary cognitive activity in particular must be recorded. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to the overseer's discretion. Security patrols are to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring of signs for intrusion, check for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes, and enforcement of regulations set forth by their overseer and by Vault-Tec Corporation. Due to the nature of Vault-111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault-111 staff have been evacuated. Attend to our needs. Vault-111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the Vault while awaiting the all-clear signal. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault-111 staff evacuate during the shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message. So yeah. Short-term assignment, 180 days. The thing is, 180 days isn't really long enough for any fallout, any radiation to have fully dissipated from the planet's surface. So how short-term is short-term, really? Let's look at the security logs. October 23rd, 2077. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads try to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment. For a better future or something. I don't know. Just doesn't seem right that we were smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Christmas underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift I got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the other scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. Are they hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. There's a couple of more months until the all clear signal is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt crack on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone, it's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. So yeah, seems like the security personnel, or at least one of them who was writing that journal there, we're definitely having issues with the situation. Seems like the food may have only been lasting them maybe 8 months or something like that. 6 months was the mandatory period, and then maybe a little bit extra depending on rations. A little bit awkward. Let's continue this way. And there's our first enemy. When we hit control, we go into like a sneak mode. Obviously, we have our normal movement speed, or we can hit caps lock to go into toggle the run walk, which also helps us remain. Lets us sneak a bit more. We produce less sound that way. Grab the security bat on. Uh-oh, he's turning around. No, that's fine. Let's back off. God damn it. I was going to show off the VAT system a little bit, but he actually saw me.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Oh well. Yeah, you can attack normally. You can block. You can use a power attack using left alt, but that uses AP that you can see in the bottom right there. We'll show off VATs next time. This is the break room. So you have a recreation terminal. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I'd like to point out that obviously they've got like a bathroom and like shower stall here. Right next to kind of like where they're preparing meals. And for a little while I didn't see the sliding door. Just a little bit awkward. Obviously this is the bunk room. It's so far not a very big facility, is it? I don't think there's anything in here, but obviously overturned beds. Not a good sign. Eat well, live well. Let's have a look at this terminal. Remember, use of the recreation terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. The top 10 scores on a holotape mini game that you can play. The Red Menace. Let's show it off a little. How high can you get? We'll play this a little, show it off a little. never mind. Well, that's the worst I've ever done. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, bloody hell. Damn, I'm so bad at this. I was actually doing really well in the previous playthroughs. You must know. There you go. 50 meters. How high can you get? Oh! Ah, no! Almost. Hi! What? Oh. Fine. We will quit the game. I normally do much better than that. We will eject the holotape, though. We can add it to our inventory when we actually can look at our inventory, and then we can also play it again in the future. To be honest, we'll probably never play it again. But you never know. So we probably don't want to go this way. And that's why. Let's go around. Let's try our VAT system a little. Obviously, at the moment we have 0 accuracy against this rad roach. That's because we are obviously wielding a melee weapon, and we're well out of melee range. But if we get so close, see if it comes towards us. There you go. We're still a good distance away. Out of range of that one, that's fine. But we teleport forwards nonetheless. And we've got a sneak attack off. At the moment there's only one targetable body part on these rad roaches, but later on, obviously with various other enemies, you can also aim for their limbs as well to try and do damage to their movement speed or their accuracy.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
You can use left alt for power attacks. Like that. Managed to get him before he got me. Thank you. And this is the Overseer's room. And we get a 10mm pistol and some ammunition. Excellent.
Is this all that's left?
Pretty much. Obviously we have the Overseer's terminal there, but we'll be checking that out in a moment. Let's have a quick little exploration. Some more 10mm rounds, thank you very much. More ammunition, even more ammunition. Another pistol. I'm not sure if you can dual wield pistols in this game. You know, I've never tried. And a cryolator case. We need master lockpicking to even try and access the case, though, unfortunately. Something to maybe come back for in the far future. Another bobby pin, pre-war money and a pencil. Cool. Bobby pins are used for lockpicking. And, oh, hello, Stimpaks. Stimpaks restore 30% of your maximum health, heal damaged limbs, and can be favorited for quick use. And I think at the moment the default is 0. Overseer eyes only. Vault-111 is designed to test long-term effects on suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Under no circumstance is suspension to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. Cryolator? I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we've no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. Obviously, the operations manual again, that's exactly the same as what we read previously at the security terminal. And we have the Overseer's log. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. Yeah, our hometown is the hometown of Sanctuary Hills. Concord is a town which is relatively nearby. It happened. We were lucky that most of the staff were nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Note Hagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. System malfunction? Strange issue today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. So yeah, it's talking about Vault-Tec's remote override system again. Makes me think that someone at Vault-Tec headquarters may have been the ones to wake us up, but that's just a guess right now. Supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all-clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control. And finally, a faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. And of course we can open the evacuation tunnel. The personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Please maintain all staff records for research. Report to your local Vault-Tec superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Okay. We might as well show off our ranged weapons in VATS. Let's make sure I see all these rad roaches. So now we can target various body parts in VATS. And obviously cycle through them. The closer we are, or the more, if you've put points into various perks that are equivalent to the weapons you're carrying, you can increase this accuracy. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, so you notice time doesn't stop. Time just slows down. Let's see how we do. Obviously we're using 5. I don't know how much AP it uses. I'm guessing 25 for each shot. But just don't quote me on that. Great, we missed quite a few of those shots. You notice as well we have like this critical bar here. Every time I think we land a successful hit in VATS, we actually gain enough crit, and when that bar's full we can deal a critical hit on someone, which does extra damage once again. Try again. Nice. Let's look down the iron sights. There you go. We can obviously take this meat. We can eat it to recover some health. To be honest, I think this meat is irradiated though, and radiation can do damage to your health, and when that happens I'll show it off. Press left control to sneak. While hidden you do increased damage. Avoid bright light, use melee attacks, and move slowly using caps lock to remain undetected. So if we just take our time, we can perform melee attacks while wielding a gun using the power attack. Much like that. Hi! Oh, I missed. With my first shot. Not good. So they said someone in C3. Also, you notice this door's open now. I wonder if it was connected to the Overseer's terminal, the evacuation tunnel opening. Makes me suspicious. They said it was a female in 3C. But it's actually Mr. Callahan. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's just me being picky. Or maybe someone moved the people actually in the cryogenic pods a little. Who knows? Let's see, here's the vault entrance. Some more ammunition. Even more ammunition. And apart from that, we have our Pip-Boy. Oh, we have someone's Pip-Boy. It's now ours. Finders keepers. Holy hell, just gave myself a heart attack. Whew. Sorry. Distracted while we were loading up the Pip-Boy, but I had a spider decide to slowly crawl down in front of my monitor. Jesus. Huh. Oh well. Not gonna cut that out. Bloody hell. Anyhow, Pip-Boys. Yes, another staple to the Fallout universe. I don't fully understand how it works, but basically the Pip-Boy can demolecularize, disintegrate, dissolve, choose your own word or term, any item and basically transfer it into the Pip-Boy in some sort of pocket dimension, you could say. But you still carry, its weight still. Even if you're not equipping, even if the item's no longer apparent on your person, the weight is still carried by you, which is shown by your inventory here. Obviously with our high strength we have 290 carry rate right now. Obviously we have 110 health, and our AP is 150, which isn't bad. Obviously we have the 5 major tabs here, and they have obviously their own little sub-tabs as well that we can look at. Obviously our status right now is quite good. So we're doing 18 damage, I think that's with our pistol. And obviously our armor, we have 5 damage resistance against energy attacks, and 10 radiation resistance. And we're about a third of the way into level 1. obviously our attributes again. And our perks. We have none so far because we haven't unlocked any. I'd say our inventory. I think the security baton, its basic damage is 12, but due to our high strength, it's actually been, obviously, we're now dealing 20 damage with a baton. Obviously, I think if we had a strength of 1, it would only be doing 12 damage per hit. As standard anyway. Our apparel. We have our Vault 111 jumpsuit, we have our husband's Redding wing, and our own. See, first aid. Miscellaneous items. Various junk that we might be able to break down. See this wrench here? It's made up of a gear and 2 steel. Later on we'll be able to build items, build parts, like miscellaneous items for maybe a settlement. As in, like, resources and various like bits of furniture. And that will need raw materials. So we could break these items down into those raw materials. Or we could possibly sell them. Like pre-war money we could sell. We could either break it down for cloth, or maybe sell it for 8 bottle caps. And bottle caps are the currency in this universe. Various mods, we don't have any right now, and of course our ammunition. One good thing about this, in this game right now anyway, is ammunition has no weight. To be honest, I say a good thing, but it's perspective. In Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas at least, there were various community mods that made the roleplay elements a lot more evident in the game, and actually made ammunition actually have weight, which is more realistic, of course. It's they tried to make Fallout 3 and New Vegas more realistic, where you'd have to eat, sleep, keep yourself hydrated. I've heard various reviews complaining about this game because it's taken a lot of roleplay elements out. I haven't played enough of the game to really talk about that and make my own opinion on it. That's all I've heard. But like things like this, maybe this is something a modder could adjust to make it more roleplay friendly. Cause, as I say, the game's not even been out a week yet as I'm recording this, so there's still time. Obviously, our various quests will appear here, either completed or in the process, like available quests. Various workshops, and our overall stats. So we've killed 13 creatures so far, with 7 critical strikes, 7 sneak attacks, and 3 backstabs. We have our overall map, which we'll look at in the future, and a radio, which I haven't really played with, but I think when we get back to the planet's surface, which won't be long, we'll have a few radio stations we could have a listen to. And yeah, apart from that, that's basically the Pip-Boy in a nutshell. Let's get this door open, shall we?
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
I don't think they did. That's the elevator again. You are entering a depressurized hazard zone. Check your rad meter before proceeding. Seems fine. And now a final chance to change your name, your attributes, or your appearance. But no, I'm pretty happy.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
Yeah, sure. Those who reserved spots in Vault 111 had no idea they would be cryogenically frozen. In fact, almost every vault was actually a secret social experiment conducted by Vault-Tec. For what reason, I don't really know. I'm not sure if you ever find out the answer, or maybe you did find out an answer in a previous game. Welcome back home. Sanctuary Hills has looked a little better. But what can you expect? How long have we been actually in the vault? You know what, I'm going to end this video here. And when we come back, we'll head back to our home and hopefully find that answer. I say, I am officially about 4 hours into the game, but apart from visiting home and then doing one other thing, I haven't really followed the main storyline. I've been mostly doing a few side things and exploring. So apart from really a little bit further into the game, it's mostly blind for me. So let's hopefully enjoy the game together. This of course has been AnthWolf for Fallout 4. Hope you've all enjoyed and hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more in the next video. Until then, bye bye now.